Hello, I'm Steve.
Hi, I'm George.
Welcome to our Travel Warriors channel, where we unpack the challenges, the excitement, the preparation, and passion for both the road warrior and travel enthusiasts alike.
Sounds great, Steve. Let's get started.
Well, it's important, George, to let our audience know, a little bit about our backgrounds, right? We both spent over 20 years of corporate travel experience, both road warriors and both lifetime diamond members. I think we qualified the same year, and that was very exciting. We routinely spent 150 to 225 nights on the road all over the country. And since the pandemic hit in March of 2020, when it really affected us, many of us in the travel warrior sector experienced a complete ground stop. And so we've become more like travel enthusiasts, still with that passion for travel. And we additionally want to share some of our international travel experience as well with our channel. So why do we start this channel? We started this channel because we wanted to be part of and create a community of anyone has a passion for travel, where they can share, learn, and contribute to the channel. So we can all benefit. We can all benefit from that. We can offer recommendations, suggestions, and from time to time, we can actually report from location on some of our upcoming trips. So, George, tell me, why are you excited about starting this channel?
Two things, Steve. Passion, our passion for travel. I always can't wait when we find out we're going to go on a trip, if it's either for work or we're going to go on a vacation, how excited we get, right? We call each other, we talk about it, and how exciting it is to, get our suitcase out. Hey, what are we going to pack for this specific trip? Getting to the airport, getting to the gate, looking out at all the planes at the gate. I love that. I always get so excited going on a trip. When you get on that plane, it only takes a couple of hours, and you could be somewhere totally different. Also, getting in a car, taking that road trip to your destination is equally exciting, and all the fun stops along the way to get to your destination. Another one that I'm really excited about is, like you said earlier, sharing our experiences, but also learning from our audience. When I hear someone's going on a trip, going on a vacation, I always ask, hey, where are you going? Have you been there before? If it's somewhere where I've never been, I ask them, hey, what are you doing there? You're always learning from other people. And if I talk to somebody that's going somewhere where I've been, I always, try to share some experience that I have. Hey, get an example. If I find out they're going to South Florida, to Miami, hey, I'll say, hey, have you ever tried Cuban food? There's some great restaurants. So those two things, the passion and sharing, is two things that I'm super excited, to share with our audience.
This is true, George. I love getting the calls. Hey, we're going to go to this city, and I ask them, what kind of activities do you have planned, and then build your location around that. So
Mm-hmm.
I really love making recommendations, especially restaurants, because so much of the pleasure of travel, it revolves around eating, right? I mean, when you used to say, "Well, I'm
Yes.
going to Chicago," where O'Hare, Midway. Okay, so I know you're going to be eating at Giordano's, and give me a call before you order, that kind of thing. So food is a big topic in our channel, in some of our episodes. And it was nice to be able to have that opportunity when we did, because travel now is so much different, as than it was when we were traveling, especially at our peak. And so but anyways, I'd like to use this as a segue to kind of have you tell our audience how we got connected and where.
Absolutely. So we met all the way back in the year 2003. So I can't believe it's been 21 years plus since we met. I remember it vividly. Um, I was kind of new in the business. Had spoken to you on the phone a few times in the summer of 2003, and then I was going to work for you. I think it was around November. And so, anyways, I was working in California in the San Bernardino area, and didn't realize you were nearby. You were working in Palm Desert, and we connected on the phone. Find out that you were just really an hour or so away from me, and you were like, "Hey, Jordina, why don't you come down? We're staying here at the Embassy Suites. You can meet the team." And I was super pumped, so I couldn't wait for that next weekend. I remember driving down there, and the funny thing is, we'd spoken on the phone several times, and you always have that, kind of who that person looks like. And for me, I always think that everyone looks like me, 6 foot tall white guy. So driving there and pulling up to Embassy Suites and walking into the lobby, and here I am thinking that's who I'm going to meet. And I remember you said, "Hey, George," and I'm looking around, and and it wasn't someone that looked like me. So, but we hit it off, and you were so kind. You were so nice to me that weekend, and introduced me to the team. And then, little did I know that we would be together, working and have a great friendship over the next 21 years.
It went by fast, and I think since the pandemic and since it all changed for us as far as that kind of travel, in so many ways we try to recapture that. At least if I know I'm
Mhm.
going on a trip and it's confirmed, and once I book the ticket, and I'm already getting my luggage out, and the trip is 2 months away. So
Mhm.
now the travel comes, some of the advantages is that you're not managing people, you're not managing the teams, you're not worrying about logistics. You're basically now traveling for pleasure, and it's just it's all exciting. So, and even so,
Mhm.
now after the pandemic, there are greater challenges, the amount of flights, as we know, all of the fiasco that happened with the airlines and continue, and that kind of thing. So now we're kind of working through it, and travel seems to be back at full tilt. So this is something that if this is a channel that basically has this kind of content, it's a dialogue, it's sharing. If this is something that you think that you'd like to be plugged into, please like or subscribe. Hang in there with us. There's so much more that we're going to be unpacking and sharing with the channel, and we're just really excited. This is something for George and I. It's something that is going to help us kind of relive the past, talk about the current trends in travel, and also share our upcoming trips and report on location, and just have fun with it. We're doing this for fun and for the passion of the travel talk. So again, like or subscribe. We're going to sign off, George.
Yeah. And for our next episode, Steve, I think we're going to talk about why and what led us to become travel warriors. So excited to share both of our experience and how we kind of got started. I know for me, it was in the year 2003. For you, it was around the mid 90s. Can't wait to hear from you, how you got started.
Listen, we're going to see everyone soon. Thanks for tuning in.
Safe travels, everybody.